Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I'm going to make, this is a treat, sweet potato sweet rolls. Believe you me, they sound delicious. We need 1/4 cup of water in a mixing bowl and 1 package of yeast. This is just to dissolve the yeast, that's all. Oh, you can't even see this. I have to take you up higher, but I'm afraid I'm going to knock you over. And that's the thing I worry about, because I'm so good at doing that. All right, you're going to need 1 cup of mashed, they call them sweet potatoes. I know them as yams, but anyway, you need 1 cup. Okay, I need another spoon. Okay. The bird actually ate that. He loved this spoon. He would climb up into my spoons over there. And this was the only spoon he attacked. He really loved this one spoon. This was his favorite. Okay, you're going to need 6 tablespoons of butter melted and cooled. That's what you hear in the background. We are going to need 2 egg yolks. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll put this in my compost. It can all go out. I'm going to be picking up the trash tomorrow. What else do they want in here? We also want to add 1/4 cup of sugar. I have my measuring spoon. I took them out. Sit there. And we need 1 teaspoon of salt. When I sit there and read these measuring spoons and the way they are, I know people are not getting their fractions down properly. Okay. Now, if you just are doing your baking or cooking your your potato to mash, make sure it's room temperature before you add it to the yeast. For those of you who don't know, because if the butter is too hot, if the yam is too hot, it'll kill the yeast. If it's too cold, you can kill it, so you have to work with it. This is 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm being very, very careful how I add this, so I don't want to kill my yeast. Okay, I don't need this. I need 3½ cups. I'm adding 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour to this. What's it going to do? Well, it's cold, so I can add this butter without cooking my yeast. That's why I'm doing it. See, butter holds its heat, so you have to be careful when you're doing this. So as you can see, I'm going to be making about 5 videos today. There'll be 2 definitely for this bread. There's 2 with the chicken, and then I did 1 with the jasmine rice. What else do I need? I don't need anything else except flour. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Add another 1/2 cup of flour. If nothing else, you can see just how much flour they used to have to make dishes. Flour is in just about everything. We had a friend who came over to watch the children because my husband and I went Christmas shopping. I like to do it in September and October. While everybody's worried about school supplies, I start worrying about Christmas. That's a good time because I get some of the best buys at that time. And I'm adding 1/2 cup at a time. Just start counting. You'll know where I'm at. And my sons woke up and they were hungry, and he went to feed them, our sons. And by the time we came home, my husband and I, our sons were crying and starving. I said, well, didn't you feed them? He said, you have nothing to feed them. I said, there's food all over the house. He did not know how to cook. He only knew how to open cans and stuff. And I had to whip up breakfast. That was the fastest 5-minute breakfast I had ever done. I really ran to feed them, and they quieted down. First thing I did was get the formula. I made a drink that they liked, Tiger Milk with milk, which is protein and nutrients and all. They used to have that. I don't even know if they have that anymore. I gave it to them, and that held them. I told you it was a 5-minute breakfast in a hurry. And then I got myself in house clothes in a hurry, and I started cooking. And I said, I thought you said you knew how to cook. He said, yeah, I know how to open things, but I don't know how to cook. And I said, well, why didn't you tell me that? He said, well, I thought you cooked the way I did. I said, I thought everybody cooked the way I did. I found out people didn't cook the way I did. Wait till you see what we put in these. Because we're going to stuff these rolls. That's why they're sweet rolls. But they'll be nice. I found a nifty, really nifty pie crust. I make it the day before I make the pie. Man, you could pick that thing up. The pie crust, you don't have to roll it or anything. It doesn't stick. I make it a day ahead of time while they get nice and cold. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta add more. I want to get orange water and see what I could do with that as well. So I think I'll get to the Middle Eastern store. I have to get some special dates so I can work with them. You know, sometimes I wonder if we could use potato as a crust mixed with flour because it's so moist. Such a nice feeling to it. I think this will be the last of the flour. It's acting like it. You know, you can feel it. Once you've made bread and stuff enough, you have a good idea. I know you're watching me knead this, and I'm just thinking about how this is being put together. That's a good dough. This is a very good dough. Well, I'm going to be washing the bowl out and oil it, and we'll put this to the side to rise with the chicken over there that I have. And I've got to make another batch of yogurt, so I'll be doing that too this morning. And I showed you how to do that and keep it going. The yogurt's very strong now because we've been using it for the same culture over and over again. But it works. I just have to race to get the next jar started before my son uses everything. They get into it, and that'll be it. Yeah, this is done. And all this kneading will get this growing. This is what you call smooth and elastic. Let me get this. Ugh, I see this pack. Where's my washcloth? Just getting the jar ready. I mean the bowl ready. The jar. Where am I? Somewhere else. Where did I put it? I'm gonna oil this. The reason you do this is to prevent it from drying out. Put it down, twist it, because you're coating it to prevent it from drying out. Turn it right side, put some towels over it so it can rise in a warm place. We got a lot of stuff rising today. I still have to can my tomatoes. I got a big colander over there with my tomatoes in it too. So today is really a busy day in the kitchen for me. There will have to be a part 2, maybe a part 3 on these rolls. I'm hoping not just 2 parts, but that's got to rise and I've got to get my yogurt going. So I'll see you in the next part.